Exercises building up to doing a headstand. This exercise 1. Key point here is head positioning. So you're just practicing bending at the elbow and putting your head on the floor to make a triangle with your hands. You often see people putting their head pretty much right between their hands and then rolling onto their back. You need this triangle to make sure you've got a secure foundation, so by the time you're putting your weight in the air, you can spread it through the 3 points and not roll over. Exercise 2. Starting off in exactly the same way, bringing your head down to make your triangle, but now rather than raising and repeating, you're going to push your hips into the air. So this is going to bring more weight onto your arms and your head and just start getting you accustomed to having your hips coming up above your shoulders. So typically when I'm practicing drills, I tend to work in 10s. So I could do 10 of this, take a break, do another 10, take a break, do another 10. When I've got accustomed to a drill, I might not do so many sets, but I would often go from the beginning drill through the other drills to build up to the more advanced drill that I'm primarily wanting to focus on within a session. Exercise 3. Putting your head on the floor to make your triangle, bringing your hips up, and then one knee at a time, bringing it over to put onto your elbow. So by bringing your knee to your elbow, you're just practicing bringing more weight forward onto the body rather than having all of your weight spread to your feet, which makes for very easy balancing. And once you've got accustomed to doing alternate ones, you can bring both knees up. As you can see in there, I'm wobbling quite a bit. It's going to take a bit of getting used to, but this is going to get you accustomed to having all your weight on your head and your hands and feeling your core working to gain some stability. Now exercise 4. Make your triangle, bring your hips up. Now you start kicking up one leg at a time. So alternating legs every time to avoid making a habitual leader for where you're going to kick up from. And then the trailing leg is always getting left behind. This is to make sure my weight is going to pull me back to the starting point and I'm going to avoid rolling onto my back. Exercise 5. This is a very similar one to the last one, but now rather than leaving a trailing leg behind, I'm going to kick up with the right leg, bring the left leg to match it, and then land on my right leg. So whereas before I'd kick up with the right leg and left would stay behind, and you'd land on the left, I'm alternating. So you land on the same foot you're kicking, and they cross over somewhere in the air. Exercise 6. This is the same idea as the last one. For all intents and purposes, it's the same exercise, but you're prioritizing bringing your legs together and trying to hold them together for a moment. It doesn't have to be long, just long enough to feel your weight settling into one position, and you're going to feel your core wobble, your hips are going to move around, you're going to feel the pressure through your neck and your arms. I'm just going to finish the video with me doing a headstand. So you're making the triangle, bringing the hips up and then kicking. As you can see, my body weight's leaning towards my elbows. I'm not completely vertical. That's to make sure the weight is spread from hands and head, not just on my neck, which can be painful.